Hi, if you're watching this video, then this message and guidance is meant for you whenever you find this video. Okay, Spirit, what message and guidance do we have today for the person who's currently watching this video? What is it you'd like them to know and to be aware of? Right, we got be generous and be flexible. Right. Okay, when I'm looking at this, I'm going to say that, quite frankly, yes, generous is about giving to others, you understand, of your time. And I've got here, be flexible when you're giving your, sorry, start again. Be flexible, right, when you're giving your time and energy to others. Do you understand? Who's ever watched this video, you're a very generous person, always willing to be helping out and that lot. But there's only so much you can do for others. Do you understand? You can't keep bending over backwards for everyone. Sometimes, right, even though this card says here you need to be generous, right, to others and all that lot, right, I'm also going to say, but I'm going to say it this way. When I look at this, there's only so much you can give. Do you understand? You can't give everything and all your time to others, because there are some people out there, doesn't matter how much you give them, it's never enough, and you keep bending over backwards, right, bending over backwards to please others. And in my book, my philosophy is this: sometimes, right, the only way some people will be happy when you give them stuff, right, and they're never happy. The only time they'll be happy is when you give them nothing, right? And there's only so much you can bend over backwards for. And by bending over backwards for everyone and helping everyone, you're harming yourself, right? And you're not helping them, right? Sometimes you can be generous by not giving to someone. I know that sounds awful to say that, but when you're constantly giving and giving and giving, you're making that person dependent upon you. That's what I'm trying to tell you here. You understand? So yes, be generous with your time. Give, but don't give in the hope that you will receive. Do you understand? Give because you can. Be flexible. You understand? Be flexible. Don't be too rigid. But then also at the same time, do not bend over backwards to give to everyone, because not everyone is going to appreciate what you do, or be grateful for what you do for them. Do you understand what I'm saying? Right? Just because you're a very spiritual person doesn't make you a mug. Right? Downtime. Sometimes when we are giving and giving to people, sometimes we need to take a downtime and say, "Nah, sorry, but today I'm being generous to myself. I'm giving to myself." Alright? I can't be flexible all the time and give and get nothing in return. You understand? Right? But anyway, what else? Because I know some people feel that when you're spiritual, you're supposed to give and give and give again and give again and give again. Nah, sometimes you just have to tell somebody no. Alright? Anyway, that's me off my soapbox. Let's see, what else, Spirit, do you want who's ever watching this video to do? I'm not telling you to be stingy and don't give at all. I'm just telling you, be flexible with your time. Your time is precious. Anyway, these messages are for you. Call upon your joy, guys, and that makes sense, because sometimes, right, you can be giving, right, and by giving so much, it takes out the joy. Now, in the end, you just don't want to give no more. Do you understand? So sometimes, as I say, call upon your joy, guys, because remember, we had the downtime. Take time out. You don't have to always be doing something 24/7. Do you understand? Take time out and just enjoy life. Right? Listen to your heart. Because sometimes, like I said, this can also go to the point of with the generous thing. Some of you lot are probably in relationships or doing stuff for others and getting nothing back, and you're thinking to yourself, why? Because some of you lot might be giving from the heart. You understand? And like I said to you, you've got people who just take from you. You've got to bring that balance in, all right? It's a team effort. Listen. You have to plug into the universe, plug into your guide, plug into your spiritual team. Listen to your instincts and everything. They will guide you. Some people, it's like hear this. Who's ever watching this? It's like sometimes, right, when you're doing this job, some people feel like, oh, you're doing this job, you should be giving your readings away for free. You should be doing this, you should be doing that. My thing says, what a load of BS. You understand? Right? I have to do such and such, I have to pay this, I have to pay that, right? This is at the same time, this is my living. So I can't do this for free. It's like also as well, when I was a technician, right? I used to be a computer technician. Some people wanted me to give my services and my advice, right, for fixing computers for free. And I used to think to myself, I don't think so. That's not going to happen either. I remember when I used to have to shop, I used to have people coming in wanting free computer advice on why they couldn't get online, etc. And my thing was, bring it to the shop and I'll fix it for you. They said, no, can't you just tell us? I said, no. If you can go down to PC World and if they can tell you for free, then all means do that. But you're not getting it from here. But anyway, that's me on my soapbox, right? You have to remember, it's a team effort. And as I said, when you're constantly giving and giving to people, you can feel drained. This can be every part of your life, your love life, where you're working. You're constantly doing stuff where you're working and you're not getting the rewards. You understand, right? It's a team effort, and you have to do what you love. Do you understand what I'm saying? You have to do what you love. You want to. Everybody wants to show that they are appreciated, right? But when you've got people around you who just take, right, and they just take, you just like feel like to yourself, I don't love this anymore. And then, as they say again, this is like what I'm going to refer it back to this job, right? It doesn't look like a job because, quite frankly, I'm doing something like I enjoy. And also as well, they say here, call upon your healer guides. Some of you lot are in a situation where you need to call upon your guides, your angels, to heal whatever is going on around you. You understand? So be flexible, but don't be a mug. You understand? Don't be somebody's doormat. Give. You can give generously, but you don't have to give everything and be left, because there are some people out there who will constantly take from you and give you nothing in return, and in the end you start hating what you're doing, right? You start thinking to yourself, why? But you need to listen to your guides, listen to your plug into your team, your spiritual team. Listen to what your heart's doing. Don't let anybody make you feel guilty, right? And do something that will bring you some joy. And sometimes we need some downtime. You cannot be constantly giving to people. Exercise your vibes. And this is like, again, where we had the downtime. This is like where you needing to take time out. You understand? Do something else so that you can revitalize yourself. Right? Check your vibes. What did this tell you? Check your vibes, because sometimes, right, as I said, when you're giving, look, it's I'm gonna put it this way, it's a two-way streak. You understand? When you're giving and somebody else receives, right, it's got to be both ways, giving and receiving. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Right? Because if you're constantly giving, that means somebody's constantly taking. Then in the end, your vibes, your energy goes down because you're allowing people to pull on you, constantly pulling you. And this, again, as I said, could apply for those of you who are working in this business, those of you who are in certain relationships where you're constantly giving, and those of you at work. This can apply to any area of your life. Be careful of your time, right? Because it is your time and you're not going to get it back. Do you understand? It's like, once again, sorry for bringing it all back to me. It's like sometimes when I'm doing this reading, right, somebody would tell me, David, but I want this, I want that. And I tell them, I don't care what you want, right? This is my energy. Do you understand? It is my energy. I'm giving my energy to you and I'm doing something for you and that lot. Do not tell me how I should be operating. Right? Because at the end of the day, it is my energy. And this again applies to you who's ever watching this video. It is your energy you're giving to people. Do not give it all away, because at the end of the day, when you start giving away your energy, you're going to be drained. You're going to be low. You understand? You're going to be low and you're not going to like what you're doing. Right? So sometimes, right, I feel that when I look at this says here, exercise your vibes. This is telling me that some of you need to go out, go for a run, for a breath of fresh air. And this is also telling me you need to plug yourself back into your guys and your spiritual team, right, to get a boost of energy. And even though you're very generous with your time and energy, be careful. Take some time out, right? Meditate. Talk to the powers to be, right? They're there for you. They're listening to you. You understand? It's not personal. Don't take this too personal. You understand? Because some of you need to protect yourself, need to shield yourself. Because I swear to God, when I'm looking at these cards, I feel some of you out there are constantly giving away your energy to others who may not be appreciative of what you do. Do you understand? All right. So check your vibes. Be generous with your vibe, yes, but be careful with your vibes. All right. Be careful. Be careful, because people come to you, right, for solutions. Always come to you for solutions. Clear your pathway. Keep your pathway clear. As I said, people come to you for solutions. People come to you draining on your energy. You are also, as I said, you're very generous with your you're very generous with your energy, but you need to at the same time protect yourself. You understand? Because people are out there draining on your energy. So just protect yourself, whoever's watching this video. I hope this made sense to you, and I hope you understood this. As I said, this could apply to any area of your life, right? I hope you understood. You understood this. Now, if you did, and you would like a personal reading, all the information is in the description box down below. Take care now. All the best. Bye bye.